We've ventured outside. That's where we're staying, which is the Ridges, the hotels, resorts. Really good place. We've been plane spotting all morning, waiting for our checkout. We got a late checkout too, by the way. Normally it's 11, but I asked nicely and they let me stay till 12 for no extra charge. That's the transfer bus that takes you from domestic to international. We're flying Emirates today. It's the first time I've been on Emirates. I think Leanne's the same. Going via Dubai to Milan. We are beginning our trip, which includes Milan, Florence, Rome. So this is Sydney International Airport and we decided to stay there at the Ridges. It's so close, like no problems. So we're early for our check-in. I had to fly in last night from Hervey Bay, hence we stayed at the Ridges. So we've made our way to Milan. Leanne has made herself comfortable.
It's hot.
We've met our driver. Such an easy process. Getting the baggage was a little bit slow and neither of us had an AirTag in there, so it was like, oh no, maybe we should have, but got the luggage and we're just about ready to go to our hotel and explore Milan. Exciting. So here we are. This is where we're staying. Star Hotel. Leanne and I are going to Lake Como today. It's a Sunday, so we thought we'll get out of the area. So here we are. So we like to play it safe, and we're doing a day tour to Lake Como through City Wonders. I did it on TripAdvisor. I've never been let down with that company actually, which is a positive. We played it safe. We caught a taxi to the Siegfried Centre, which is also the train station. I think it's the one that does the local and not the one that does from city to city. So the tour group is City Wonders and they're the ones with the flags, and thankfully they had the flag up at the time that we got here because we had no idea where we were going. And I don't speak Italian at all. But that's part of the fun. So here we are, we're on the bus. We left from over that side where that red sign is that says cafeteria, walked under the bridge and now here to the bus, or the coach I should say. So we've just got off the bus. This is Lake Como. Beautiful day, stunning. Villa Carlotta. And apparently one of the largest botanic gardens here on Lake Como. So Bellagio is apparently those buildings over there in the background, underneath the mountain. Beautiful. Great spot for photos. What? So this is apparently where Star Wars was done. I think it was Star Wars number 2, she said. Check out the tree though. Thank you. This is in Bellagio, Lake Como. stunning little shop. And you do all this yourself? Do you do this yourself?
I make myself.
You
I'm
are,
an artisan.
you are, very much so. Thank you. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Grazie.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Here we are, Lugano. It is actually part of Switzerland. We had to cross through the border from Italy to Switzerland. We didn't have to show our passports, but we had to bring them just in case. This is just one of the back streets. It's the funicular. This is the one thing you get to do when you're in Europe. Here we are in Lugano. And these water fountains are crystal clear water from the Swiss Alps. And they're scattered all through the township. And you won't get better tasting water. So every time you see one, take advantage and fill up your water bottle. Such an interesting artwork on the ceiling. Nearly walked straight past it. Must be a thing here with the architecture. Another beautiful ceiling. Stunning. It's funny what you see when you travel and things that you just fall in love with and go, wow, cool. So street markets, again, it is a Sunday. Interesting food, it smells so good. So some people do say that sometimes you'll just see a sign and it will just grab you and yeah, maybe make you think a little bit. Spirit of simplicity. It's beautiful. And on that, spirit of simplicity, another one. In the beginning, it is always dark. It's just beautiful. So just waiting for the bus to come. And that is the end of our day at Lake Como and Lugano. Very impressed. So our last morning in Milan, beautiful day. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Going to do a quick trip to the Duomo. I probably didn't pronounce that correctly, but anyway. This is where we've been staying. It's quite decent. It's actually really quite flash. So there's Leanne waiting. We've ordered our taxi and shouldn't be too much longer. And then off to the train station for that adventure. That'll be fun. Wow. So you walk 50 metres down the road where the taxi drops us off and you are just like caught by this. Oh wow, that is beautiful. This time in the morning there's like no one here. Heaps of taxis when we gotta go. Sort of just can't take it all in. This is just stunning, it's beautiful.
I just wanna leave the past behind, wake up from this fever dream, and see what we could find. Ready for a
They are
story
stunning,
that's
check
so
it out.
mine, never knowing where it leads, but honey, that's just fine.
So I have seen this on YouTube. And I knew it would be stunning, of course, everything here is. But wow. So many places, not enough time. Another water fountain. You see these all throughout Europe, and it is the cleanest water. It's a great idea. And it's actually quite cold. So just bring your own water bottle, fill it up, and keep on going. Leonardo. That's what it says. So, if what I just read was correct, this is the remains of an old ancient church. Rebuilt, knocked down, something about depression. Anyway, I'm just inspired by the architecture. Check it out, I love that. I love the building that they do. Little archway, the way the bricks are laid. Well, see you later, Milan.
Ciao.
We're in the taxi and we're good to go. Bags are fitting. Our taxi driver. Here we are at Milan Central Station. Just got out of the taxi. Yeah, I think we're gonna get the hang of this. Such a beautiful building. So many people. When we got our tickets, it was an easy process. I should have filmed it. Maybe when we go from Florence to Rome, I might do so. Middle of the day, this place is just pumping. There is people everywhere. Anyway, we haven't done this before. No stress. Waiting now. It's been a pretty smooth process. We realised it's pretty much like catching a plane. You need to look at this board. We are 9935, so the second board down, the train number, 1140. We're just waiting for a number to be allocated and we'll make our way there and wait for coach 10. Hopefully it's that easy. So we're on the other side of the gates. Voila. And we have been assigned number 13. And we'll find coach 10 and stand in that queue. Busy, busy, busy. So here comes our train. Woohoo! Getting our bags on this is going to be tricky. And we're going.
Florence, here we come.
Yes, we are going backwards too, by the way.
Please be reminded that smoking is prohibited on its own.
You sure we finally made it to Florence? That was our train. We just disembarked. It was running on time. Yeah, it's quite easy. So Florence Station. Very busy. So we've arrived in Florence and this is our room. It's quite tidy. We're going to get that changed to 2 singles instead of a king. And this is our view. So our first morning in Florence, we stayed here last night. Yeah, it's quite reasonable. We had to change rooms because the aircon didn't work and it was the hottest day they've had all summer, of course. But this morning is absolutely beautiful temperature. If it was to stay like this, it's perfect. So 15 euros from our hotel and here we are at the Ponte Vecchio. Apparently this is the start of the bridge. Check out the age of it. Now, I'm not a history buff, but apparently this was the only bridge that they didn't bomb during the war. They said it was the most beautiful bridge and they just possibly could not destroy it. Maybe a true fact, may not be. But anyway, Ponte Vecchio.
Music play, the fist begin. Fills the air, steps clicking. Rhythm beats, high fresco.
So I've just had breakfast. One thing I can't resist when I'm here in Europe is having a sweet, a croissant or something sweet for breakfast. It's 11 o'clock and it's not too hot. Isn't it just stunning? They just don't build stuff like this anymore. So our time at Florence is just about at an end. It's only about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and we're surrendering to the heat. We just had lunch in a really amazing restaurant. Anyway, this is a different spot that we haven't walked past, so I thought I'd take some footage and say arrivederci, Florence. Here we are at the Palazzo Michelangelo. We have been here before. We came here with the tour that we did previously and got a beautiful photo of the group. And the views from here are absolutely stunning. You're at the top and you're overlooking all of Florence. And we're just going to wait for the sunset. I did bring a bottle of wine and a glass. And apparently, if you're discreet, it's okay. And so the sun sets on our last day here in Florence. We leave tomorrow, catch the train to Rome, which is the capital of Italy. It's been fun. It's been great. Temperature's beautiful now. People everywhere. So we've just done 2 days in Florence, or a day and a half. Yesterday was a full day. Back at the station at Florence and on our way to Rome. Well, it's been a little chaotic getting on the train. Not a lot of rooms for bags, and we have big bags and heavy bags. So we're still on the train, almost approaching Rome. Got about 5 minutes to go. It's been a really good trip. So this is Roma station. Just after 12, probably, well, it is midday when people are really starting to travel. And we found a Pandora shop. Brilliant. We have arrived in Rome, staying at the Best Western Cine Music. This is our room for Europe. This is actually very spacious. And we are leaving our motel, which is actually quite nice. Bit far out of town. And we are about 5:30 in the morning and we are off for a day at Pompeii and the Amalfi Coast.
Bye.
Well, here we are. This is the spot that we're going to meet the rest of the people.
He's a lovely man.
Yeah, very lovely driver. This is a part of Rome that I haven't been to before. This is called Popola, something like that. So we've got to find the rest of our crew. They've got a flag. We've got like half an hour, so we better get going. I saw a group leaving. I thought, oh my, maybe they went in just half an hour early. But no, we're right on time. This is beautiful. A brisk walk. Made it to our coach. It's our driver down there. It's very busy. Michaela is our guide. She seems absolutely lovely. Stop is Casino. Or casino. Apparently it was majorly bombed during the previous wars. It's over a 20-minute stop. You can smell and probably even see the smoke. So Mount Vesuvius. There's actually wildfires around at the moment.
Okay. So go all the way around here and then we go to the back. Okay, Positano is on the back part so we can see it from here. Beautiful color of the water. Also very famous from Positano.
Lots of touristy stuff to do around here. Just beautiful. Look at the pottery, colours. Gracias. So a quick trip down here and a quick trip back up all of that hill that we just came down. Back on our minibus, back to board our coach. Oh, this place is mad. Definitely worth seeing and so beautiful, but this place is mad. Coach, and here we are, the beginning of our tour to Pompeii. Biggest archaeological dig. Inside the gates, and we are now visiting Pompeii. This has been a huge bucket list, and the fact that I'm actually here is pretty surreal. The old ruins. The tour is going to take about an hour and a half. It's kind of 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There's a nice breeze about, so it's not too hot. So that's our crew back there. We've just done a day trip from Rome. So nice and easy. Pompeii. Yeah, this area here is where the gladiators used to live. Well, it's actually a prison. They weren't allowed to go anywhere. They were just purely here with a mission to be a gladiator. So behind these timber doors is for the gladiators. It's like locked up. But check out how beautiful those columns are. And the work. This is the stadium that Pink Floyd played in live in Pompeii. Woo! Pretty cool.
They are. Okay. Watch your stuff. You guys watch your stuff too. But no, because then we have to take it with us. Yeah. It's not like.
¿Sí? O que no avancé poquito.
See the old tracks just down there, carts, whatever. So much movement and motion. Over time, it's worn its own path. Our guide is saying this is the first Mac Pompeii. Back in the day, this was like a fast food outlet. Street food. Stunning.
89 fast food restaurants all over the town.
So our guide was saying on one side it's shops, houses, shops. This is the main street. So this is a bakery. One of 66 bakeries here in Pompeii in the day when this was a thriving metropolis. So this was originally a shop back in the day. And behind the shop was the shop owner's home. They say that it was actually a 2-story house. So there is another bakery. You can see by the little hutchy thing, the kiln, or the remains of.
This street is called Via Stabiana, you know? This is the main street, okay? Because it leads to the forum, the square. I'm going to show you.
The original marble floor. How amazing is that? Apparently we're going to a spa, and I actually thought she was kidding, but no, I think we are.
My dears, this way. What's your this first? Wow. Okay. Family. This is the entrance of the men section. Men only. So, original ceiling, original frames, original frescoes, original paintings, original marbles. This first room here, this first room is called Frigidarium. Frigidarium, you know, fridge, cold, the cold plunge. So you can see a room with a tank in the middle. Imagine the cold water. Better. Take your time.
So this is the men's spa. Original, everything has been unearthed, and yeah, apparently it was like inside that tub was cold water. So this is apparently the changing room, and the squares that you can see cut in is their lockers.
Guys, the three from temperatures of okay, frigidarium, you know, cold. Look at the remains of the columns underground, guys. You know, 2 bricks, 1 brick. Okay, the original level of this column was this.
The ruins of Pompeii. Time forgot. But beautifully preserved. And over there was the ladies' spa. And you can see the original artwork on the columns. Check it out. Imagine that, before Christ.
Okay, imagine here a kind of melting pot. There was no communication inside of public buildings and the brothel. So they invented the menu like a sushi bar. So once inside, the customers, easy, they had to point to what they want. Okay?
So here we are. In the brothel. Apparently that's the beds.
I'm not anymore. I just take them off places because of the story.
Oh, yeah.
This is actually not bad. Wait, what's that? This is the Oh, they're preserving it. Yeah.
Well, there you go. You just saw the menu of the brothel here in Pompeii.
When the archaeologists arrived here, they found this symbol everywhere. It's everywhere. This symbol had different meanings. Good luck, first of all. Good luck, and then fertility. Okay, like children, big families. But not in this case. No. This is the first GPS all over the world because it's pointing to another brothel. This is lead, you know, story. Lead, limestone, and she's the goddess of concord. Here on her shoulder, you can see the horn, the cornucopia. Have you ever heard this word?
Like.
Cornucopia was the symbol of plenty.
The symbol of plenty.
Okay, typical house. This is one of the most beautiful mosaics all over the city. Okay, the original floor. This was called the House of the Wild Boar, because in the middle of this beautiful mosaic you can see the boar. Yeah. So, this is a pedestrian area. No animals, no chariots. People only.
That's this area.
This area. Yep, they're gonna show you. So the floor, okay. Then this is the temple of Jupiter. They're gonna show you, of course, the remains. And all around, you know, the sides, shops. Okay, columns and shops. Let me show you. This is the forum, you know, this is the main square of Pompeii. This is the beating heart. This was the beating heart of Pompeii. This is, okay, the numbers, so the Monday is the Ticino. Always the paradise where you can see the remains of the columns, okay, the temple of Jupiter, because, you know, Jupiter was the boss. He was the god of the gods, okay, the most important god. All around, guys, where you can see the columns, imagine a roof and imagine shops, okay? Vegetables, meat, fish, eggs, cereals, everything. Behind us, administration buildings like offices and the prison. This is the original marble, okay? That's travertino. This marble, my dears, imagine this marble all over. Okay, this was the wide square marble everywhere. That beautiful building over there is called the Basilica. And you know, guys, this word Basilica has always a religious meaning, like a church. Of course, you know, that one is not a church because it was before Christ. Okay, so that one is the courthouse.
So over there where those columns are, as she said, imagine if they had roofs on them and they would be shops. So you would have your butcher, your whatever. Those 4 arches over down the bottom there, that was your fish shop. Look at that, that's beautiful. I think that completes our tour of Pompeii. Bucket list ticked off. So this is the boundary of the city of Pompeii. They're still excavating it, they're still finding new things. It's very exciting. So we're back at the beginning. The end of our time in Pompeii. It's good fun. So here we are, back where the tour started. It's a pretty full day. It's been 13 hours and so enjoyable. All of it. Today is a public holiday here in Rome, or in all of Italy. It's I think the 15th of August, and as you can see, streets are so quiet. There's like no one about. It's a bit of a lay day for us, so we're getting in a taxi, going to the Spanish Stairs and just gonna wander, just see what happens. We are at the top of the Spanish Stairs. Cheated, got a taxi. What a beautiful day. Check it out. So going down the Spanish Stairs. Even though I've been in Rome before, I have not been up or down the steps. I've been to the bottom of them. This is spectacular. You have to come and visit this. And the temperature, the noise, the fountains, the view, buildings. So that water in these fountains and fountains all throughout Italy is actually very good filtered water. So anytime you come to something like this, feel free to fill up your bottle. Free, clear, pure water. How good's being on holidays? Exploring the world. Yeah. I'd highly recommend it. So there you go, the Spanish Steps. So not overrated, so beautiful and stunning. As I said, today is a public holiday, so there's not a lot of people around, which is good. People looking at me going, oh my god, it's a vlogger. Yeah, no, I'm not a vlogger. You've seen the Instagram, TikTok, and whatever you're into, how busy the Trevi Fountain is these days. This is a public holiday. This is mad. Look at those columns over there, and you go, that's so impressive. Hello to the Colosseum of Rome. So that could be the end of our time now. We made it to the Colosseum, we started at the Spanish Steps and worked our way this way. I kind of get a feeling most people do it the other way. That's why we didn't have a lot of people really at the Spanish Step, but the Trevi Fountain is out of control. Madness. Anyway, this is it. Ciao.